There we are. Hey, I'm live. What's up, everybody? Today started out kind of interesting. Took a trip to the ER. It was quite enjoyable. Not. Woke up with some extreme pains, and I tell you what, I had to get in there. Missed the stream with Sir Benji today. I was kind of bummed out. Sounds like he might be going live tomorrow, so if I can get back here in time, we're going to do a box battle tomorrow. I tell you what, kidney infections and stones are excruciating. 72. Hopefully we find something in the second half of this box. First half was kind of uneventful. We got 4 Canadians and 2 Wheaties. A few things to check, but nothing major. Hope everybody's having a wonderful New Year's Eve. So far I've got a prescription. No double ear, 1984 there. And I was told I am not drinking enough fluids. Well, waters, that is. So I figured, why not? They say a few a day is good for your kidneys anyway, so cheers to y'all. Happy New Year. Ah, delicious. Let's see, let me open a chat doc here. There we go. Put that right there, just in case. Dennis Jameson, sir, how is your New Year's Eve starting out? Finishing off this box we started last night. They didn't exactly tell me that what liquids I'm supposed to be drinking, so. Oh man, that hurts so. I woke up in so much pain it wasn't even funny. I've been gritting and bearing it, and finally I had to go in. Now, hey, nope, that's a 60. I thought we had a Wheatie there. 69 Denver. I do believe that's a D. So I figured I might as well hop on here and finish this box before I go out tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll make it back in time. Sir Benji sent me an email saying that if I wanted to join him tomorrow, he'd be on around noon, so hopefully I can catch him tomorrow. Felt really bad. I left in such a hurry that I didn't take my phone or nothing with me. Wasn't able to contact him or email him and stuff to let him know that I wasn't going to be able to make it. Oh, there we go. We got a Wheatie. Sweet. That is it's like a 45 there. That would be our third of this box. And it is... Let me grab my Telltale book real quick. Where did I put that thing? There it is. Just to see. I know 45. I can't remember if it's the pure D. Has some decent stuff on it. Definitely not an RPM because there isn't one. Evidently, I was mistaken. I do believe it's the 44 I was thinking of. Wheat set number 3 nonetheless. Nice, nice. My mom made, I want to say black-eyed black-eyed bean soup, something of that nature. I guess it's supposed to be good luck to eat it on New Year's Day. I need all the good luck I can get right now. 97 here. Let's check that for the double ear. We do not have it. Seems to go a little faster checking some of these throughout the hunt. Oop, wrong way. Tonight I am having, I think the gal that I'm going to meet is picking up some Old Chicago's Detroit style pizza. So hey, there we go. We are on roll number, this will be 28 of the hunt and third of the day. I do believe I just saw a Wheatie. That will tie us up with Canada again. Yep, there it is right there. Let's pull it back. It is hammered. $19.58 Denver, last Wheatie. Oh, 52, sorry. That's a 52D, which I'm almost 100% positive on. That is one we can look for the over mint mark. So let me, I forgot to pop that page up. We'll pop that up while way I can show you guys what I'm looking for. See, Canadians, if I remember right, are worth 2 points apiece on these penny hunts, and then the Wheaties go by year. Say like a 50 is 1 point, 40 is 2, 30 is 3, and so on and so forth. So they add up pretty quick, you know, from the guys from the north there. Let's see here. We're looking for 52. Yeah, it is. All right, let's pop up Variety Vista real quick here. Get into those mint marks. And I can also share that screen. I need to make a new screen actually to split it with my... Let's go with the OMMs. D over S. Oh, definitely. It's definitely not the D over S. I'll probably zoom in just a little closer on it because the S underneath the D is quite impressive and unmistakable. Let's see. Let me see if I can share the screen real quick with y'all. Just for a quick reference here. Nope, scene 3. There we go. Transition that over. And as you can see right down there is a major point of the S. Transition over. We definitely do not have that. Let's check though right quick just while we're here. Let me switch over here to, I do believe there's some RPMs, so let's hop over here to the RPMs. And they'd be way down here, 52D. Nothing with an FS designation. And I think that's just damage. Let's get in close on that thing real quick. Yeah, just looks like some machine damage right there. 52 Denver though. We are tied up. Let me, where are we at here? Transition. Too many buttons, too many dang buttons here. I'm hoping to get back tomorrow in time to stream a box battle with Sir Benji there. I got a nickel box that's been burning a hole in my pocket for a while now, so. Hey, there we go. We got 2 Wheaties in one roll. That is awesome. We're up by 1. There's a wheat cent number 5. I do believe that's a 46 San Francisco. Seen better days. Wheatie number 5. Wow, that one, that is just corroded. Gross. I'm not even going to try it with that one. It is a copper, though. I can see the 81 under there. 91. Kind of wondering if Robert Worley has eaten his the bag of beef or bison jerky I took up there and forgot. Let's get that 46 out of the way. Pop that 84 under there. No double ear. On the edge of the D on, let's see, on the edge of the D, that would be that 52D. I seen that, you know, I think that right there, if you're talking about, that is not, that's, you know, I see what you're talking about now, though. I think that's just some machine, what do you call it? Machine doubling or mechanical doubling, one of the two. It looks like they maybe have polished it a little too heavily there. It's hard to say, you know, in the shape that it is. Let's do the unspeakable. Let's see what we can see. Most of these are only worth a couple cents anyway, so get that in there. Let's see if we can lift some of that stuff off the surface lightly. Yes, I know it's sacrilegious, but it's just going to go on a roll. I think one too many kids had spent this on candy after they had just bought candy and had a ton of sticky stuff on their hands. I always wonder what happened, how the coin got it into the shape that it is, that you come across it. How many other people have bought a Snickers with that bar or that penny? Well, I hate to say it, Lincoln just lost some DNA. But it looks pretty good. Let's see. Let's take a closer look. I see what you're saying there. It almost looks, I think that's actually post-mint damage. I think what happened is, if you look right there, the tail of the D has been smashed over, and it's supposed to stick down there. Let's see if I can swap it and point it out with my pointer here. I don't know if this will show. Let's see, transition that over. Let's see if this will show up. Oh, I highly doubt it will. But right there, that's just the missing little thing there. Hey, Jackalope, how you doing, sir? I do have to check some of these a lot closer nowadays, because when that looks like something back there too, but I found a bunch of them that I didn't look close enough at, that I'm putting online, that are got some massive like delamination errors on them. I've got close to 150 coins sitting right here. I got to get on eBay here in the next couple days. I forgot how much work it actually is from start to finish, putting those things on there. especially when you like let them slide for a very long time, because I haven't posted on eBay in I don't know months and months and months. And when they build up, it's not so bad when you got like 2 or 3 items put on there, but when they build up like that, it's quite an ordeal. 1970 Denver there. 69 Denver, we'll let that one slide. 80 Denver. Quite a bit of copper in this box, just not the copper that I want. Another 69D. There must have been a lot of those. I'll have to look that one up here in a little bit and see how many of those were minted, because I'm always coming across those things. 2006, is that a P? No, it's a D. I've got one more box after this that I'm going to save. Me and Sir Benji are tied on penny box battles, so hopefully my last one's going to be a winner. Right, and I found a lot of them. I've got, well, I don't even know, there's probably 4 or 5 of them I found. And then I found some really nice strike throughs too. There's one that's missing RUST. It's missing the I, the I and N, half a Liberty, part of the date, and then I've also got one that's a wheat cent that's got a, must have been struck through like a big glob or something, because it's indented into the coin, but you could totally tell it's not from. It had to have happened that day, like something had fallen onto the planchet and when they stamped it or something. It's pretty cool looking. And then RPMs, there's quite a few different FS RPMs that I had missed. When I first started getting into this stuff, I must have just wasn't good enough to spot them back then, and I think I found about 10 of them, so. One of them was even an FS that was on a 44D. I might even have the picture of that thing somewhere here I could pop up. Let's see. No, I can't on this one, that's right. I don't know how I missed that one, but one thing I can think of is I accidentally put it in the wrong pile. Ruh-roh. Find my date for later. Running myself ragged here in Colorado. There's more women than there was in North Dakota. I hate to admit it. Come on, Wheaties. I need that big hit right now, that big 69. I cannot read that date. 69S. Double die would be perfect on my pocketbook right now. Close AM, that is a 99 there. Bad enough people keep coming up with all these new errors I'm supposed to look for. When I was on Variety Vista the other day, they must have just added a new nickel variety called a bar. It's almost like a rim cud. 92 wide AM. So now I got to kind of start looking for those too. I'm not sure what kind of value that adds to a coin. They almost look like you got to watch them too, because they after being rolled so many times, they kind of get the same feature on the coin. So you got to make sure that they're not actual circulation errors. There's an 80. We'll check that one. Let's pop that out of there real quick. Oop, let me flip back over to my play. There we go. Didn't know I was up there. Not up there. I keep trying to catch their streams, but every time I pop over there, there is a nice, that's a decent anyways, I shouldn't say nice, a woody right there, and I hear that those are supposed to be pretty, gaining some momentum as well, those woodies. 1980, that's a year that's really known for them. Let's see if we can just kind of get it to stick out just a little better. It's not gonna though, is it? Definitely not one I'll keep. We'll pop it under there just to check it for the double die though. Yeah, under the scope you can really see the weedy effect, or woody effect, sorry. If it was a little better shape, I would say throw it aside, but let's go into the recycle bin. There is. There's a new one that almost seems like popping up every day. I've actually got a 2013 that I got to send in and get attributed because I've got a double die on it that I can't find anywhere else. So, and I've checked. Ooh, there was a. I wonder if that was that an ender, for real? It sure seems like it probably was. Well, we had a wheat set ender. Hopefully, it wasn't rear facing. That's number 6, 1946. Again, seen better days, but let's just pop it under there. I think 46 does have a double die. I guess I could just check it real quick. Let's see. Where did I just put that remote? Right there. Not enough space on these darn little tables. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Nope, I don't want RPMs. Let's go here to 46. Yeah, that's the RPM again. I want that. There we go. 46. Go with the DDO. None of them really have any on the rear that are worth anything. Nothing FS designation, and in the shape it is, not even looking up. I always forget I got my little book over there. That puts us at 6-4 on the count. 59, 1 year off being a Wheatie. I suppose I had to flip that over though, right? Just to make sure. I think there's only been 2 of those ones found, and suppose. Whoop, that is a Denver. Dang, I forgot to get a battery for my scale too. Some of these look, for some reason, right around 90, 91. They always have that toning that they could possibly be. What is that? That is a Denver. Could possibly be. There's a 61D. We'll check that one. Put this over with the Wheaties. Full coppers. A little more of that woody effect. Definitely not the RPM. I've actually got 2 of those that I just put on, getting ready to put on eBay there. Not the big boy. There's one big RPM on those. That one I just sold not too long ago actually on eBay. There's an 83. We'll check that right quick. Check the tail. I always check the R. The R is always the one that's doubled the most on the fronts and the one, which we got nothing. We got any of the massive die breaks that these coins usually have? No, but there is some, you can see some over polishing. 83 is known for massively over polished coins. We are on roll 33 of the hunt, 8th of the day. And me and Enders, I swear to God, I miss them every time. I guess they really don't excite me that much because 90% of the time when you got an Ender, that coin is going to have some kind of scuff scrape on it. So I'd rather not have Enders, to be honest with you. They're exciting, but another 2000, we'll pop that one under there. I've actually got a 98 and a 2000 I'm putting on eBay later today, both wide AMs. There's a 92. Not touching. Should I even have, you know, I didn't even remember I had found a, I don't even know if I even seen it when I found it, because it's got, what was this one again? 95. Laminate, like a lamination peel or something on it, but I got one with a cut on it too, so it's going on eBay. That was in some of my starter rolls. I finally went through all my stuff. I've got enough what is that? 64, I think it's hammered. Enough Canadian pennies to make probably 6 or 7 albums that I might try to get rid of. Hey, Hector's Interstate Interest in Coins. How you doing today? Happy New Year. Well, I should say Happy New Year's Eve. Searching a second half of a box. I started them last night, and I tell you what, I was tired and in quite a bit of pain when I fell asleep, and that sleep didn't last long. I had to get up and rush to the hospital. Thank God they didn't have to poke and prod me too much. '69 Denver. That looks like a Wheatie behind it. It is not, though. I've got so many of those '69 Denver FS901s that I don't even look for them anymore. It's kind of like the '73 D half dollar. They have been found so many. They've found so many of them that the value just isn't there anymore. Unless you can find it in heavy or really high MS grade or something like that. Nice. I can usually search a box of pennies in about 2 hours. Of course, I don't check for what I use. I don't put them all under the scope like I used to when I was first starting out. That was just so much work. There's a 63D we could check. Put that under there. See if we get a 3/3. Definitely not. This little tray helps out quite a bit. You can flip them in it right here, and that's probably the best thing I ever made it work. Oh, there's a Canadian. 1976. Now we're still ahead by one. 1976 Canadian right there. That's number 5 of the hunt. Whoop. No major varieties yet. Obviously, I haven't been screaming, so be nice to find one today, though. Start out the new year with a huge variety. 84 there, guys. Looking for that double ear. Not seeing it. Sometimes I don't even like checking those because they're so hammered, but that's one variety I've yet to find, so I always check every one of them, no matter what condition. '64 Denver. Come on, flip already. There we go. And if I was on the East Coast, then I would probably be a little more apt to checking for varieties. Every once in a while you get a Philadelphia newer one here, but not very often. Let's get these pennies out of the way. Got a decent amount of copper so far out of the box. I won't be keeping it. I'm just keeping it to keep track for you guys real quick, just to let you know what kind of copper I get out of them. I think I might actually jackalope. Like I said, I've got these right now. They're a little expensive. I found them at Hobby Lobby to put them in. They're pretty nice. They got slides on the one side, and doing a few albums like that. I don't know if I'd want to sit there and upgrade them all, but I'd probably build them all on camera and then let them fly for whatever. These aren't cheap. These ones are like $4 a thing. I guess maybe that is cheap compared to some other ones, but I thought it'd be kind of neat because then if you had a foreign book, you could just slip those in, you know, into a page with all the rest. And I've got pretty much every coin I'll need from 65 through 2012. Although some of course, the newer dates there, some of them are the magnetics and some aren't. Like yesterday, I found this one here is a '09. It's beat up, but it's magnetic. Where did it go? 84, but it's this one. Nope, no, not that one. Well, let's just make this easy then. Oh, there it is. This magnet is crazy strong. That one, oh jeez, that one came out yesterday. Oh man, that thing's got some power to it. Matter of fact, actually, the tray itself it magnetizes the tray itself. That's kind of why I put that magnet back there. Or left it back there. Come on, we need something huge today. Let's end the year with a big bang, right? I was gonna stay tomorrow a little later at this gal's house, but I feel horrible. I wonder if that. I doubt that is a mint error right there. But I felt horrible today. There's your typical Lincoln. That's one of the main spots that these things. What do they call it? Separate or whatnot, where the copper comes off the zinc. You could totally tell that one was not happy about losing its zinc. Makes me think of my teenage years. Well, not mine. Some of my friends. I never really had the acne problem. Nice. Yeah, I hear that one. I'm not even sure. I've got one. I found one the other day. It was a 36 something or 30 something. Sorry. Oh, that itched. Sorry about that. Oh, hunting some pennies the other day. I think my oldest that I got Canadian wise is a 20 something nickel somewhere around here. Well, I see a Canadian from here. And it is, hey, it's an older one at least. We got a young head. No, this might be, or is that a, no, it is a young head. Can't remember when the King George starts. There's a 1953. Canadian, now we're tied 6-6 there. What's everybody's resolutions? I have yet to, really come up with a solid one yet. I have a whole couple hours to think about what it's going to be, I suppose. Got an 09 there. Wrong style. I only look at the formative years one. Nothing in that roll. We are on a roll. See, this would be 38 of the hunt. That would make it 15 of the day. And they take the lead right there. There's another Canadian right there, 1989. Whoop. Do you believe that they call those the Laureate portrait? Wow, that is insane. I would imagine that would cost a thought I seen something there. Excuse the pun, a pretty penny. I've got some coins that I'll be sending off for grading hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I've got some 79 proof type 1 pennies that I got to send in. They've been encapsulated ever since they came out, and I tell you what, they look really, really nice. And I looked them up, the proof 70s deep cams, which these are definitely deep cams. Top pop on those are 84, 2,700 bucks a piece. So if I can score at least one of those as a proof 70, I'd be doing all right. I think I'm going to send in this 81S Morgan as well after it's conserved, and then kind of kicking myself in the tail. I posted a bunch of West Points when I found out. I kept 10 of them, or I thought I kept 10 of them off to the side, and I must have shipped those instead of the other ones. So somebody got some really nice tall grass prairie West Points. I think I ended up finding 2 of them, 3 of them that I'm going to be able to send in yet. And then I've also got a couple other things that I probably might send in. 78 7/8 tail feathers. I didn't realize when I got the coin it was in a PVC flip, and I didn't realize how fast that stuff can actually deteriorate the condition of a coin. And it sat in my hot truck for most of the summer too, so that didn't help. They said to definitely pay to somebody that looked at it said to have it paid to have it conserved, because they figured the grade would pop up at least 1 or 2 points. So 1964 there. You want to look at the United, and that is extremely doubled. Awesome. Enjoy your new year. I've yet to see my grandkids yet. They're in Michigan. My oldest grandson, I do believe he is 4 this year. And my youngest is going in for open heart surgery right after the first of the year. He was born with a hole in his heart. Actually, my oldest grandson was 2, and he was able to wait the whole 6 months before he had to get his surgery done. Everything worked out great. And, ooh, is that a Wheatie? Nope, looked like it though. My son's youngest was not so fortunate. He's got to go in instead of the 6 months waiting. He's got to be in there 3 months after 3 months. So evidently the hole was more extensive than his older brother's. So, but he is actually doing better now. He's putting on weight. When he was born, he was pretty small. And then he wasn't putting on any weight, so before they actually wanted to do the surgery on him, he had to put on enough pounds. So I think he's up to 10 pounds now, which is awesome. There's a nice looking 61D. Hopefully we got a variety, but we do not. Almost the last 10 rolls here. Coppers. We are on roll 41 here. They were actually going to try to make it back here, but she ended up having her pregnancy early. And then, of course, all the complications. They're stuck in Michigan for the time being. 63D. Let's check that for the 3/3. Not seeing it. Mia, how are you doing? Happy New Year's Eve. I will be there on Monday, I promise, to get that wheel spin. Of course, you know what's going to happen. It's just going to go back on the wheel. Oh, darn. There's Canadian number 7. I shouldn't say darn, but I find so many. 1989 there. We can always check a lot of these later on for the, a lot of them have what they call the hanging digits on them. And it's a die clash from the front to rear, if I remember right. Some of them have one. I think they have up to 3 different 3 different stages. You got a 1, 2, and a 3 hanging digit. I've actually got 2 of those actually on eBay right now. I think one is a 62 and the other one is a 70s something, if I remember correctly. Need to find that 64 dot. That would be nice. We are on roll 43 of the box. So far, Canada is kicking our tail again. Got a 95 there. We'll just check it quick. Not the one. Come on. Daddy needs it. A nice 1980. We could check real quick for that. And it is not. Those ones are so hard to watch for because that zero always gets hit with the crimper and it's knocked down, so it's hard to determine if it is actually the variety or not. $82D small date. We'll throw that one aside because my scale is dead for now. There's a 98. Let's check that for the wide AM. Come on, be a wide AM. Nope. What do we got here? Another 63 Denver. De nada. There is quite, I guess there's quite a few of those. That's one thing you can always look for in those Canadian pennies and stuff is the hanging digits. And I guess you can find up to 3 of those, what looks to be the noose or whatnot from them. If I remember right, I had one that was a 3. I don't know where it's at. It's probably in my collection somewhere. I guess I never ever went through most of them. I just find them and throw them aside a lot of the time. So there's an 84. Let's check that for the double ear. Nada. Ooh, back's getting a little sore. Tell you what, if the infection is this bad, I'm not looking forward to. Hey, there's our wheat cent number 7. I think now we are tied, or are we still one behind? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 to 8 there. That's a 44. Looks like San Francisco. Let's pop that under this scope real quick here. And it is San Francisco, I do believe. It almost looks like it's a LLBERT with a damage there. That's kind of cool. Huh. Let's just check the back real quick, just for die clashes. It's so hammered, I don't think we could even tell. And I don't believe the 44S has, well, mint mark wise, we ain't gonna be able to tell on that thing anyways. There is a D over S, but that is not that one. 44D. Nope, there isn't even one on there whatsoever. How about the fronts? Nope. And I would imagine there's a couple million circulated, but it is a Wheatie. We are now catching up. That is 7 to 8 there. And with, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 7 rolls to go. Excuse me. Oop. Oofta. Sorry about that. Let's grab the next one here. Did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas? I pretty much did. I just wanted to spend time with my family that I haven't been able to spend time with in quite a few years, so my Christmas wish came true. Tonight I gotta make a couple other people's wishes come true. They're comes another one. We got Canadian number 9 there. 1989. Oop. Cam is a little bit off there. It must be angled a little weird. Decent shape. 9-7. Getting schooled again. 95. We'll check that right quick for the double die. Do not have it. I think it's hammered. That's a copper for sure. 82. 64. There's an 88. Let's just check that thing real quick. The 88 has a double on it, and it also has a double ear. I'm not seeing it. And of course, you want to check your FG back there. There's something funky. I don't know if that's post mint there. It's definitely not the fancy G. Some weird. I think that's probably just some kind of damage there. Post mint damage. These out of the way. We are on roll 45 right here. Uh-oh. Come on, we need a few more Wheaties out of this box. $76, $65. Can't tell the date on that one. That's a 91. I thought it was a 97 there. We'd check it. Need to find a decent variety so I can give it away here. Another 84 without the double ear. Come on, there's a 99. We'll check that for the Wham. Close. $1970 there. Come on, varieties. They not last 5 rolls. Then I better get up and get my butt busy and do some laundry. Oh, I've seen it. That one like jumped up and smacked me right in the face like, ha ha ha, we're in double digits and you're not. Thought maybe we had a young hit, but it's not. 1972. I do believe that puts us in double digits in Canada. Oh man, that is harsh. That makes no sense. Why? Oh, huh. I wonder why that is. I mean, it's currency is currency. That's part of the reason I didn't even really want to go back on there. You know, I think I was down to 20 some items on there, and didn't really want to post anything new because so many of their policies. I think that's an S at least. Policies have changed, and it is an S. We'll throw that off to the side. 74 is not known for no doubling, but that 9 and 7 sure looks suspect. Must be machine doubling right there. I keep them just for the S. I've got like a half a box of nothing but San Francisco. Those years minted. It's amazing once you go through stuff. It's like, how in the heck did I accumulate so much? $69 plain there. Last 4 rolls. Come on, big ones. $74. That one is hammered. That is an S, but I'm going to let that one slide. Is that an S? It was. Let's just pop that under there. Put this with my S's. I only got a couple of those this round. Looks like the large date. No varieties on her. Come on, come on. 79. Let's see, what do we got here? A nice looking 60 Denver there. Hopefully we got an RPM at least on there. Definitely not. Decent piece of copper though. If I remember right, the older Canadian pennies are actually got more copper content than our earlier ones. Last 3, come on, come on. That was what, 7 to 10? Not a bad box so far. $75, $93. I guess the 93 you're supposed to check now too for a version of the wider small AM. It's so hard converting your brain back over to go, oh, there's one more you got to put in that search. Neither of those FS 801s or 802s are on there. I also checked the front of the, hey, there's a Wheatie though. This is roll 48. And if you double that penny or divide that by 2, you got that penny there. We got a 44 there. Of course, it's not, darn it, doesn't stick to the magnet, of course. 44 does have some varieties on the date, and that's definitely not it. You could tell right away if looking at that under the scope. The backs have like a crick in them. There's a 97. We'll pop that under there. Let's pull this out before we lose it. Number 8 of the hunt. Not the ear. Down to the last couple rolls here. There's a 94. Decent shape too. That'd be nice to have a do not believe that looks like just some water spotting in there. Be nice to find one of those. This one I found a late stage one of those, but it wasn't. I threw it back. It wasn't impressive enough to keep. Pop this copper in here. I'd say right now we're probably at a pretty close to a quarter of the box in copper. That's kind of nice. Of course, I don't keep it. It always goes back. What are you having me? I'm still waiting for my peach cobbler, you know. There's a 72. Let's check that. This variety always stumps me. I have found a couple of the 72 FS80, or no, 108s. Those ones are pretty obvious when you put them under the scope there. Yeah, nothing so far. I was hoping to get in double digits on the Wheaties, but another 94. Not the double column. $70 Denver. Last roll here, guys. Better take the time, check the ends, make sure we ain't got nothing. Be my luck, I'd pop it open and be a Wheatie ender right there. Let's see if we can catch anything foreign from the side. You usually can tell because they got that little ridge in them. So far, nothing that I could see. One more Wheatie would be nice. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Got to dump my trash can. I got a big old mess over here. Let's see. Come on with it. There's another 94. We'll check that one quick. Nothing there. That's a decent one. Let's just pop that under there just for the giggles of it. There is some varieties in the 95D as well. But I am not seeing it there. Kind of rare. I only found one 69S in this whole batch too. I usually find quite a few of those. Well, that is that. Last roll there. 74 is going to polish to heck. Let me get some of this stuff here out of the way. I think I'm going to keep that 60D. It's in decent shape. That's copper. These are not. Got a couple points just throw into the scope yet, so let's do that and then we'll do a wrap up. I wish we would have found something better. 8 to 10, of course. Always never fair. We got a 68D here. Always check the Essence States. There's a major split serif at that tip there. 60 Denver. I do believe that is a small date. No, it's not. It's just been smushed. That 9 looked a little weird there. Make sure we keep these separated so we got the coppers out. Another 68 Denver here. Some of these have some very, very impressive machine doubling on them. 72 here. Not seeing it. And there's some of that machine doubling I'm talking about. That's one copper I will never get rid of. I like those I like my 60s through 70s. San Francisco's there. This here is a 64, not seeing any doubling in the United. And it is heavily doubled, so. Another 68 Denver. Day nada. Nothing there. Not even the machine doubling on that one. That's sad. Another 68 Denver here. Nothing there. 64 here. Nothing there. Let's see. 2 left here. 2 left, and then we'll call it a day. That is an 88. Nothing there. I'll put back under it. Straight G. Same thing here. Let's check the back real quick while we're here. Straight G. No doubling. No double here. Well, that is a bummer. No varieties. I would say that is approximately 5 rolls of copper, I would imagine. And of course, one young head, and the rest Laureate portraits, I do believe is what that one is, that version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 8 Wheaties, small handful of S-Cents there. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I've been starting to keep some of the nicer copper. I got a handful from my Colorado boxes. Actually that was probably the best thing out of those Colorado boxes. 2 boxes I got, I think, boy, 8 wheats in one and 12 in the other, something like that. But they were loaded with some beautiful copper. So I'll roll those up for later. I don't know if that's because it's super close to the mint here. Maybe the mint actually dumps them. I'm not sure, but I'll take them. Beautiful reds. Well, guys, I wish we had more interesting stuff here other than a few wheats and Canadians. Thanks for joining me. Well, Jackalope, I'd love to give him a home. I better make some albums and give him some good homes and get rid of them, huh? I've got tons of them. I probably got 30 rolls of them that I got to put together. So, hope everybody enjoys this new year. Hopefully, it starts better than you leave this one. Build memories. Always be hunting. Always be hunting. until next time, guys, I'm going to hop out of here and go use the bathroom because my stomach is killing me. And I'm just hoping I'm not going to be... oh, no problem, Dennis. I'm not... I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of viewers, but, I appreciate each and every one of you guys stopping in and joining me. I try to make my content a little more interesting here and there. And tomorrow, like I said, I was supposed to have a box battle with Sir Benji today. I'm going to email him in a little bit. I'm going to make sure that I can be back here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. That'd be 10 o'clock my time, noon his time. And we'll do a box battle to start off the new year. It was supposed to happen today, but sometimes you can't avoid Mother Nature, I guess is what I should say. So until next time, everybody, this is DJ Numismatics. Let's pop this up just a minute here.